Everyone feels fear. No one is alone in this. It's a universal experience, shared by people of all ages and backgrounds, even if it sometimes feels isolating. It is a normal part of being human. Fear is as natural as joy or excitement, and it shows up in our lives for a reason. Sometimes, people wish they could erase fear completely, imagining how much easier life would be if they never felt afraid again. They think life would be better without it, picturing a world where every challenge feels effortless and nothing ever holds them back. But the truth is, trying to get rid of fear can actually make it stronger. The more we resist it, the more it pushes back. The more we fight against fear, the more it seems to grow, feeding off our struggle and becoming harder to manage. Imagine telling yourself, "I must not feel afraid." That pressure only adds to the tension inside. This can make fear even bigger, like a shadow growing in the dark, looming over us when we least expect it. When we try to push fear away, it comes back with more force. It's like trying to hold back a wave with your hands. This is why ignoring or denying fear does not help. Avoidance only gives fear more control over our actions and choices. Instead, it can make us more anxious and unsure, leaving us stuck and unable to move forward with confidence. It is important to accept that fear will always be a part of life. Acceptance is the first step toward making peace with it. The goal is not to erase fear, but to understand it. When we listen to what fear is telling us, we can learn and grow from it. When we stop seeing fear as the enemy, we take away its power. We begin to see it as a guide, not a threat. We can then use that energy to help us move forward, turning fear into motivation instead of letting it hold us back. This new way of thinking changes everything. It opens up possibilities and helps us face challenges with a clearer mind. It allows us to feel fear, but not be ruled by it. We can acknowledge our feelings and still choose to act bravely. It is the first step to becoming braver and more confident in any situation, no matter what life throws our way. Fear is not just an emotion that bothers us or makes us uncomfortable. It is actually a powerful signal from our survival system, designed to keep us alert and aware. Long ago, fear played a crucial role in keeping our ancestors safe from danger lurking in the wild. It helped them notice threats quickly and prepare to either run away or stand their ground and fight. Today we do not face wild animals very often, but our brains still use the same ancient warning system to protect us. When you feel fear, your body reacts almost instantly, even before you have time to think. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tighten, your senses become sharper, and your breathing quickens, all to prepare you for action. This is your body's way of getting ready to protect you, making sure you can respond to whatever comes your way. In many cases, this reaction is helpful, like when you need to jump out of the way of a speeding car or avoid an unexpected danger. But sometimes fear shows up even when there is no real danger, and our bodies still react as if there is. For example, giving a speech or asking someone for help is not life-threatening, but our bodies react as if it is a serious threat. This happens because our brains cannot always tell the difference between real and imagined threats, and sometimes overreact. Knowing that fear is just a signal, not a stop sign, helps us pause, reflect, and make better choices for ourselves. It reminds us that feeling afraid does not always mean we are in danger. It can simply mean we are stepping outside our comfort zone. Often it means we are about to do something important for our growth, and facing that fear can lead to new opportunities and personal strength. When we feel afraid, our first instinct is often to avoid the thing that scares us. This might feel good in the moment, but it is actually a trap. Every time we avoid our fear, it grows stronger. The next time we face the same situation, we feel even more afraid. Avoidance teaches our brains that the feared thing is dangerous, even if it is not. This keeps us stuck and makes our world smaller. For example, if you avoid speaking in public because you feel nervous, over time, even small groups may feel scary. The opposite of avoidance is exposure. Exposure means slowly and gently facing the things you fear. You do not have to jump in all at once. Instead, you take small steps, each a little braver than the last. This is how you begin to teach your brain that you are safe. With each step, fear loses its power. You start to see that you can handle more than you thought. Gradual exposure is the key to turning fear into courage. Let's look at a common fear: public speaking. Many people feel anxious about talking in front of others. The thought alone can make your heart pound and your mind go blank. But imagine if you decided to face this fear, one small step at a time. Your first step might be to speak up in a small group of friends. Next, you could share your ideas in a work meeting. With practice, you might try reading a short story to a class. Each step feels scary at first, but it gets easier with time. Another example is the fear of trying new things. Maybe you want to join a dance class, but you worry about making mistakes. By taking the first class, even if you feel nervous, you prove to yourself that you can do hard things. The more you practice, the less power fear has over you. These examples show that courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to act, even when you are scared. Every small victory builds real confidence. Did you know that fear and excitement actually feel almost the same in your body? It's surprising, but your body can't always tell the difference between the two. Both emotions make your heart race, your palms sweat, and your breath quicken, your muscles tense, and your senses sharpen, preparing you for what's next. The real difference is how you interpret these feelings in your mind. If you see these sensations as fear, you might want to run away or avoid the situation altogether. But if you choose to see them as excitement, you might feel curious and want to try something new. This mental shift is called reframing. When you notice your body's fear signals, pause for a moment and ask yourself, could I be excited instead of just scared? What if this is my body getting ready for something amazing? Sometimes, simply changing your words or self-talk can help shift your mindset. Try saying, I am excited to try this, instead of, I am scared. This small change can make a big difference in how you feel. Reframing doesn't erase fear completely, but it gives you energy and motivation to act, turning nerves into a source of power. It helps you see challenges as opportunities to grow, not just threats to avoid or obstacles in your way. Many athletes and performers use this trick before big events, transforming anxiety into excitement and focus. It helps them turn nerves into fuel for success, allowing them to perform at their best when it matters most. You can use this idea in everyday life, whether you're facing a big challenge or just something new and unfamiliar. The next time you feel afraid, try to see it as a sign that you're about to do something important and brave. Remember, growth often begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Facing fear is never easy. Growth almost always feels uncomfortable at first. It may feel like your heart is pounding out of your chest. You might want to turn back, but remember, discomfort is a sign that you are growing. Real confidence comes from doing hard things, not from avoiding them. Every time you face a fear, your comfort zone gets bigger. You learn that you can handle more than you thought. This is how you create new opportunities in your life. It is normal to have setbacks. Some days will feel harder than others. The important thing is to keep going, even if your steps are small. Over time, these small steps add up to big changes. So, when fear shows up, welcome it as a guide. Take a deep breath, lean in, and take one small step forward. This is the unexpected way to overcome your deepest fears and to discover the brave, confident person inside you.